Hi, I got a 3D print to pick up.
Oh, do you? Okay. And what's your name?
Jeremy Smith. So at the library, you can actually make download already modeled items that you can have them print in 3D out of a 3D filament at the library. It's really neat. I use it from time to time. For anybody that's not familiar with 3D printing, it's just hot plastic is extruded in a very thin filament, kind of like slowly drawing a pattern over and over again, like as it kind of increases in height until it gets the desired output, I guess. So the whole point of this one today is I wanted to share a couple neat things that I found out. But first, it's time for some coffee. All right, got the coffee under me. Now I'm going to show you something that's kind of been hiding in plain sight. So I'm just on Willow Street by where Crosley's was, and I'm going to find a spot to turn on to the train tracks. And beside the train tracks, there's the old train tracks. I don't know how long ago they took them out, but it's now like a good walking path, which is kind of neat. So if you want to know where to turn, by the Toxic Pond place, and then well, I guess not here. I don't know. There's a little concrete barrier here. I had no idea this was here. It's kind of interesting. Let's cross it. What can it hurt? I'm only on my lunch break. I can go for a swim. Nice late October swim. Yeah. There. So now I'm just gonna walk down the train tracks just a little behind Sugargane, and hopefully I should be able to find a decent place to cut through the woods to the parallel old train track. I don't know if that's before my time, if they just took it out, or what the deal is with that, but it looks like, in all honesty, this is my third attempt to get to my destination, which is actually a waterfall that I was informed by Robert on Facebook. Thanks to Robert for that. Robert McCabe. Anyway, there's supposed to be a waterfall on a little stream that's a tributary to the McClure's Brook between here and Millbrook, and I've made three. You do this 3 or 3. It feels so much nicer on the hand. This is like painful. Anyway, third attempt to try to find a spot that I can cross the McClure's Brook, because it's actually kind of wide, and I might have to come back with rubber boots. I don't want to go the Millbrook way because it looks like you'd have to cut through somebody's property. I don't want to do that. I'm not that type of waterfall hiking guy. Anyway, knock on wood or railroad tie that I can find an easy way this way. So I'm gonna go ahead and then I'll check back. Update: Sugargane stinks even worse when you're this close. Now I'm gonna try to find a place to get over to the pathway in the woods here, because looking at the map, it looks like it shouldn't be that bad. Oh. Tripped, swear there was something there. So let's just push into the woods, just like most people do on their lunch break. So I don't have my GoPro or my drone today. This is strictly filmed on my iPhone. And even if I did have my drone, I can't legally fly here because A, we're too close to the hospital and the helipad. I cannot fly within 2 kilometers, 1.8 actually, of that or the prison. So you'll have to just bear with my cell phone footage abilities. Anyway, came up a big lump, down a big lump, and hopefully not too far because it looks kind of wet. It's not as easy to walk through the woods without the GoPro, so I'm going to turn it off, pick up on the other side. Okay, so after you come down the mound of dirt that looks like it was put there by people, it's obviously all forested now, you come out onto the path. It's probably hard to tell. Try to get down a little lower. It's all leaf covered, but going closer to town, it looks like you'll be pushing through some brush. So even this way, I'm going to probably be crouching down a little bit. But having a nice path to walk on is 10 times better than anything I usually have. So to recap, toxic goo pond, cross the little dam bridge thing, 3, walk behind sugarcane and then find a good spot in the woods, walk down to the big mound of ground, and then just down below that you come to the path. Now I just have to walk until the brook comes up beside me, and that is where we will meet again. One second. Update time. So I heard a little creek running. You probably can't see it very well, but I did look at the map, and it's where the McClure's Brook does come up, kind of start to be parallel with this path now. And I'm going to try to follow the creek down and hopefully see somewhere I can cross the river. I don't know if I'll have enough time to actually see a falls, even if I can cross the river, but maybe this weekend I will come back and I'll know exactly where to go from doing this for 3 times. So let's go down the bank. I'll put the $1,700 phone away so I don't drop it, and I will update in a minute. Okay, so I made my way down maybe 50 feet after I left the side of the train tracks down to the McClure's Brook. There's a nice looking maple tree right there. So I don't know if I'm going to find a spot to be able to cross it yet again. It's a bad time of year. The water's higher than when I do this in the summer. But I'm going to get a little closer, look up and down, to see if there's somewhere that looks that I could, hop across some rocks like a ninja. Or do I have to come back with shoes that I don't care about or have cold feet? All for you guys and waterfalls and hiking and me, because I'm crazy. Okay, time for a quick update. So I've discovered A, I'm making a lot of lists on this vlog. B, this isn't a hop, skip, and a jump. C, is a hop, skip, and a jump an actual measurement? D, my hop, skip, and jump are all the same thing. And C, this McClure's Brook is very wide. And I'm having no luck finding somewhere to cross. I almost have to get back to work, so I'm going to take a look at one more spot. I've just walked up the side of the river for the last 10 minutes, and I found a couple spots that I probably could cross with rubber boots or not caring, which might be the latter. Anyway, I'm going to go up to a spot where I see like some rapidy looking things, so hopefully there's a spot that I could hop from rock to rock. Probably still get wet, but at least I'll be across, and we'll see the falls. Okay, last update for the brook river. What's a river and a brook anyway? To me, this is wide. This is rivery. I don't know what determines that. Anyway, this is my last update for that. I think this might be the best possible place for me to cross the river and not get quite as wet and not have to hike through the woods as far once I cross the river. So I'm not going to do it now because I think there's no way to not get a little wet, but let's go out to the spot. I don't know. In a good day with not tight pants, I think I could probably manage. Today, I think I would be floating down there or busting something on this rock. So I'm gonna have to follow up, and I'll catch back up with you tomorrow or the next day or sometime in the very near future. Well, it's still beautiful out, and we'll find this waterfall. See you then. All right, it's been a couple days and I have bought some rubber boots. So I'm gonna be heading out soon. These guys are gonna play for a little bit. We're gonna bring them over to Mom's to watch them for a bit while I make the rest of the way to the waterfall. Hopefully it won't take me too long. And I'll check back with you guys in just a few when I park. Okay, so I'm just down here at the bottom of, I guess it's Blakeney Drive. Pulled over on the side of the road. I've already been here. This is my 4th time trying to get to this waterfall, and I've already been in this specific location. This is the most direct way to get towards where the falls are, or at least I've been told they are. And so if you want to come here to check out the trail part, I'd suggest going up closer across from Crosley to do the whole walk. But I'll post a link to the map and the coordinates to where I'm at right now so you can follow along, and we'll check back in a minute. Okay, so I've reached the old railroad track, and I'm just going to the spot I have marked on my map that I came down here before, and we're just gonna go down to the river, look for a shallow point to cross, hopefully not get soaked. I got the rubber boots on, very fashionable. We'll jump into the woods anywhere here, and then hopefully we'll be able to walk right up the little stream and find a waterfall. We'll see. There's the river. Now we're just gonna find the most shallow spot and walk across. The tributary, I think, is just up. I think it's just up here on the corner. You'll see a little stream coming out up here. I think it was by this little island looking thing. Yeah, right there. It's like I purposely planned every turn I took. Whoa, don't step on that. That breaks. Okay, so I finally crossed the river, even though it's only been 4 attempts. But I mean, with rubber boots, it's only a little over ankle deep, so, you know, not for wearing my work shoes across, but not a big deal either way. And we've only been in the woods for 15 minutes, so if you're prepared for it, easy trek. You just come along to the stream that joins into the McClure's Brook. We're gonna follow that up and see what we find. Shout out again to Robert McCabe. Thanks again, buddy, for the heads up on this. I'd imagine in the summertime you can pretty much do this with anything on your feet. So I'm gonna turn the camera off and I'll turn it back on when we get close. All right, drum roll time. We found the falls. It's not huge, but it's neat, especially for the fact that I don't think too many people know it's here. So let's see. Drops into a pool on a sharp turn, and here it is. I can't fly the drone here, but I also don't really think I have to. But it's got a little bit of a pool. Let's go up around the top and see what it looks like from the top, since this is easy. Might take a quick walk up a little further upstream just to see if this is it, if there's a couple more, and then we'll head out. I think I see another little falls up here. Let's check that out. Here we go. That is sweet. Nice. Hi. Super happy I looked up a little further. Always look further. What a cool place. I am super... Oh, thanks again for the rubber boots. Yeah, what a cool place. I'm super happy that I came across this. I don't know what it would look like to visit here in the summertime. It's probably pretty low, but it might be worth to check out right after a rainfall too. We've had quite a bit of rainfall in the last little bit, so I think we got it at a pretty good time. So I'm gonna go a little further. Another little one. Okay, so this is the third but smallest one so far. It looks like the sides of the ravine get a little bit higher. I might try to climb up one of these sides and somehow see if there's anything more. Keeps adding surprises to it though, so nice find. Yeah, and I'm gonna get some B-roll. I'll try the iPhone for that. Is there a falls or anything? Oh, I'm just holding this whole branch up with my leg. Oh. That was almost fun. I like these jeans too. A little bit of a tunnel where all the water comes from. Okay, so unfortunately I hit the wrong button on my GoPro and didn't record me going through the tunnel and the end of that video. Regardless, I followed the river up until we started to approach some homes. So that's the end of the falls, but beautiful nonetheless. So I just wanted to finish off that video with, like always, please like and subscribe, especially because if you hadn't already seen it, and I'll post a link somewhere here to the video where I introduced I'm going to be doing some gold panning. In the very near future, before it gets too cold, I do plan on going to check out the a couple of the gold mines and nearby waterfalls that I have mapped off to see if I can, you know, get lucky and maybe get some color in the pan. You know, it's all fun. Just learning, see if I can improve at it. Anyway, like always, Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.